Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back once again in Eco for what may be our last video of the season. Things are rapidly winding down out of fuel and out of water, and so I'm going to go ahead and see about doing some things here. I'm going to see about doing some trading and hopefully getting the rest of this working. Somebody shot me a message yesterday saying that the reason why my blast furnace was taking so long is because I didn't have a high enough experience gain. So I'm gonna go get some better foods. Apparently there's a well, that might have fixed it actually. Seems to be ticking along at a pretty good pace. Let's see if we've got any better foods with some high buttons. It doesn't look like it. So, all right, I am going to go ahead then, and we'll get some of those. After I get done with this season, which if today is the last video, I'm probably going to be going and doing a playthrough of Grounded 2. It seems like there's been some pretty good support on that, and my wife and I have been playing it together with the kids, sort of thing, in the evenings, and they've really been enjoying it. And I kind of figured that might be something that all of you would like to see as well. So we are going to do it on my second channel because I'm not positive that there's not a little bit of language in it. So just to keep this channel dedicated to the good clean content, we're going to keep this one, good clean, and we're going to do that on my second channel, Raptor X Games. But yeah, there's enough content in Grounded to do that for, oh goodness, with half-hour videos. We could very well be doing that for months. There's my wife and I've probably already put the best part of 8 hours into it since we got it on Tuesday. Just, playing in the evening sort of thing. So there's definitely a lot to do. It's a little bit harder than the first Grounded game, but they've also made some nice improvements. So alright, so I've got to come over to our paradise here then to get some food. I know I'm going to have a higher food skill and better housing to, to be able to run any of the advanced masonry or the advanced smelting stuff. So, we're going to grab some food there, and then I'm going to see what sort of trades we can do as well. Looks like we can transport corn, we can transport Camus bulbs, we can do papayas. Looks like that's probably going to be our go-to there. Basic salads. Goodness. vegetable fried rice. Expensive, but for sale. Alright, we might try these then. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get... I'm gonna get a couple of those. Let's go for 5. And we're gonna go ahead and we'll get 10 of these as well. There we go. There we go, 73, and I'm gonna go ahead, there we go, 84. Have one of those. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and Slim Pickens, which is closer now. Slim Pickens, just slightly closer that way. It's like right on the midpoint. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead and head over there then, and we'll do a trade run from Slim Pickens back over here. There's generally always a good amount of money to be made on that sort of thing. This is going to be just about doubling. Oh, 7 hours. There we go. So the higher food skill has knocked off like 2 hours and change from my crafting time on the decline. Because it looks like I've probably run out of crushed limestone now, so I may need to see if I can mine some of that. There's some down there, it looks like, so I may pop over there as well and just mine as much of that as I can. Alright, let's see here. Beans, sell it at, not mids. We're not going to bother running over there. Beets. Mr. Mysterios, he only wants 50 of them. Poke Power Paradise, he wants 4. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we'll sell those. Beet Greens, sell those at Poke Power for 0.1. And I'll take all of them. Gamers Bulbs, he wants 400? 500. So we'll go ahead and do that. Mushrooms, no sell. Corn. Poke Power wants 148. Mushrooms, no sell. Poke Power wants 800. So I'll go ahead and sell all 122 of those. Is there anywhere else we can buy it? Nowhere else we can buy it currently. Alright. Flax Seeds, no sell on those. Grimace and Jedfani's, they're probably both pretty low on money. We could potentially sell those. Heart of Home. Paradise, 300. Huckleberries. 83, and then another 32 over there. That's what, 115? Papaya. Poke Power, 500. Sunflower Seeds. Nope. No joy there. Poke Power Paradise, 263. Taro Root. 100. This has been a good money maker for me recently. Mr. Mysterios, Morgans. Alright. That's probably going to be about it for the transport run this time. Granite. Let's go ahead and we'll complete the trade here. There we go. And we should actually be making like double our money on this one. Except for those heart of palms. Those are spoiled. I've got to remember that we can't sell those. Now I'm going to go ahead and come over here because there's a decent amount of crushed limestone here. So I'm going to go ahead and dig that up. Swap over to first person here, make this a little easier. There we go. Of course, this is in the middle of the night, so feel a little bit like a thieving bandit over here, just taking limestone from wherever I can find it. There's some sulfur there. Oh, crushed sulfur, actually. We can sell it at Z90s, but he only wants 5 of them, so... There we go. There we go. Still a little bit over there. That's a nice full stack of 80 as well. So sometimes these little limestone deposits are actually quite large once you get into them. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and we'll grab the crushed here as well. So it looks like the limestone and the sulfur are very commonly found together. Not sure if that's intended. I'm sure it is intended generation. I'm not sure whether that's based in real world geology or not. But that's how it works in Eco, it looks like. Oops. Ooh, there's quite a bit of limestone over here. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and get as much of that as we can. I'm going to go ahead and have another salad here and just see if that's going to do anything for my... Looks like that's the next one that I'll need to eat, will be that autumn stew. Wow, there's a lot down here. A little bit of crushed iron ore there too. Alright. Well, we'll take all of this that we can get, because this crushed limestone, it's essentially free at this point. Well, it is free. Obviously, there's a little bit of experience, or not experience, but a little bit of food. calories that are required to dig it out. But other than that, it's very inexpensive. Alright, so that's looks like as much of this as I can get at this point. Let's see if there's more crushed in behind all of the limestone blocks here. Oh, there we go. There was another one over there. Yep, there's still more in there. Clean this out. Interesting to see, what sort of ore generation tables this kind of stuff has. Whether it's just these thin bands all over the place, sort of thing, or if there are some giant limestone deposits anywhere. I guess I've not really done a whole lot of investigating to see one way or the other. There's a whole lot here, though. Boy, that auto pickup just makes it really nice. And one there. Whoops. Alright, we're out of space. Okay, let's go ahead then, and we'll make a run over to Poke Power. I'm going to drop by Morgan's store as well. See, because I think like they've got some decent food there also. I want to find something that's got some good vitamin balance. Probably so full that I won't be able to get anything. Let's do fruit muffins. 70 cents. My inventory's too heavy. Alright. We'll have to come back. That looks like that's something that'd be a good purchase. Kind of feels like we're, well, we definitely are, but it definitely feels like we're winding down to the last days of the server here. It kind of makes me miss my days of running on the dad server, dad speed. It's a lot longer as far as like any sort of progression, but at the same time there's always something to do, and they run long enough that you can play for a long time. There we go. Excellent. So we've made a bit of money on there. 336.9. Barely alive carcasses. I suppose we could do a to a meat transport as well. Buy it at Morgan's for 15. Sell it over here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Got 19. I don't need them. And sell those. Campfire stew, that's something that I don't like eating. Alright, let's go ahead and... There's nowhere to sell this. Because they're all expired, so... Kinda got bit by that one. We'll end up having a bunch of spoiled food. Alright, put those over there. And then I'm gonna head back to Morgan's store here. And, we'll grab some food. And I'm also gonna see about, grabbing the skill scrolls that I'll need. Or at the very least get one for smelting. Yeah, you know, the advanced smelting one. So I've got to check and see whether there's anyone who's actually making the advanced masonry one. That's masonry. That's 210 for one of those. Advanced masonry skill book teaches advanced masonry. There we go. Discovered by Idiocide and Ashlar, and that's going to require the Advanced Masonry Table, and oh, they do have them. Alright, well, requires a tier 4 average room, corrugated steel or reinforced concrete. There's no reinforced concrete available, but we can get that. So we're probably looking 36 cubic meters, so that's what, a 4x9? Yeah. B36. Or, let's see here, 12, 9, yeah, 4 times 9. We could probably get one of those relatively inexpensively. Although, by the time you factor all of that in, you're actually looking at 16. Yeah, 4x4. So you're looking at a 16 by 16 and 16, and then you're looking at another 9 in between, so looking at like 11. So that's 44. You're looking well over 100 to get that. So we might still be able to get that. I'm gonna see what I can do. 175. What are we looking at for currency currently? Advanced. Let's look at advanced smelting and see. Advanced smelting is 60. I'll go ahead and add one of those to the cart. I'm gonna add one of these to the cart. 270. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get advanced smelting. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and get advanced masonry. There we go. 30 skill bucks. Interesting. Alright. Pretty nice. 6 cement and a steel bar. Cement. We can buy it at Cemented Legacy. Excellent. Steel bars we can buy as well. Ashlar, nice. Buy it. Ashlar sandstone. Lots of places we can buy it, but I want to be able to make it myself. Oh, we've got our claimed workstations. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll be for standard masonry. No cement. Clay and quicklime, but we've got to have a cement kiln. Get one of those at DC store as well, but it's going to get expensive. Okay. Let's head over here to Morgan's store. And we're going to get some of those huckleberry pies. Those are actually well balanced. Let's get 5 of those. Oh, was that a yuck? It tastes horrible. Oh well. Alright. Let's go ahead and we are going to head up back to the house. We're going to pick up the Advanced Masonry Table from DC's store. And we're running really low on currency at that point, so we're probably going to end up having to sell some things. Maybe do some mining or something, sell some sand. We'll see how things go. May end up making one more video or something tomorrow and posting that, just so that we can actually make some advanced masonry stuff. I'm probably going to have to eat much better food to do that as well. We'll see. Alright, let's fix it. Just use the store. Here we go. Wow. There's just no trade advantage on any of these. Alright, 375, 1375 for a skid steer. My goodness, those are expensive. Alright, Advanced Masonry Table, 175. Let's go ahead and we'll add that to the cart. And that's going to leave us with 202. It's going to be close. Let's see if there's anywhere that I can sell 0.5. There's nowhere to sell it, so I can see about laying those. There'll be some digging involved to do that. Sorry, the loot. Easy on the turns. Boy, frame rate has just been a little rough. Let me go ahead. Let's see if I can turn some of this down a little bit. Average. Impact is high. Let me turn this down to like 100%. There we go. And render scale. Okay. No, we'll just leave that at 100%. View distance. Let's bring this down a little bit as well. There we go. Let's improve things maybe a tad. But at least getting 30 frames a second. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll have one of these. There we go, there's 96. Storage. Put this into our blast furnace fuel supply. There we go. Alright, and we're crushing right there. This is coming along as well. Steel bars need iron concentrate. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll get rid of that. I'm also going to need crushed coal. We can sell that at Raven's Revolution. Crushed coal level 3. Coal. There's nowhere that's currently selling that, so we'll have to get some of that as well. This may have been a more charcoal as well. Buy it twice, so pick up twice as good. Those are the cheapest places to get that, so we may see about doing that as well. Requires 8. Oh, goodness. Steel bar is rather expensive. Mr. Mysterio's we can sell for 1.6 there though, so no, ceramic molds. Buy a cemented legacy. And concentrate. There's nowhere to get that, so we'll definitely have to make our own with that sort of thing. Alright, we've hit our 30-minute mark, so I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I think I'm probably going to do one more video tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do. Alright everyone, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta.